That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in College Park.
And the Terrapins will boot it away to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. On the run, it's Jacobs. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Utah State comes to the line with a 1st and 10. To the air, it's Barnes. And his throw is incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. If the intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
They'll go to the ground. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts one down the sideline. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. From the gun, the running back has it. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Terrapins can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Takes a hit as he fires.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Kick is in the air. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
Now the play fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Davis. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going with the ground game left. Shoots his way for more. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Barnes. Under fire. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, going up top. He'll pull it down. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
How about the Zipnis Jr. put on that ball to pick up the first down?
Nice job by the quarterback, pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
To the air on first down. Forced out of the pocket. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw it. Throws to the tight end. Complete to the left. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Terrapins are flying down the field. Martin will throw it. Fires it down the seam. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got him downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for a gap. It's Humphrey. Nowhere to go on that run, and that brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. We've reached a break. It's Maryland with the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Terrapins! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Thompson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Dropping back, it's Barnes. Pocket breaking down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
The trend continues for this offensive line from last week. They gave up 5 sacks last week. They've given up 4 today. The most important part of your offense is protecting that quarterback.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Looking downfield on first down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
caught in the backfield. It's Boyd. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Aggies need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Thompson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Well, they've already made one. The holder will put it down at the 38 for a 48-yard attempt. No good. After the missed field goal, still down by 11.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Martin back to pass. Soft spot in the middle. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. That last play is what you call a drive starter. They're out to the 47. It's first down. Wants to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. An explosive play takes them right outside the red zone, and they've got it first and 10. Got it set up on the outside. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with the lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. First and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Maryland! He shed tackles like a snake getting rid of his skin. That'll give him a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. Opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
Catch in the middle, it's Starling. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Utah State up-tempo.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch of these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
Looking to throw, it's Barnes. They get to him as he throws. Oh, it's picked off. Takes it the other way. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Terrapins! The defense putting points on the board. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
Really got to be impressed with the defense here. Late in the game, still firing off the ball and still making plays. What a great job. Not just picking it off, but taking it all the way back to the house. That pads their lead, and that should do it. You think that should do it now to get the win.
Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. He's got an open man. Oh, there's an alley to the left. The 20. He's at the Touchdown, Aggies! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Looking to throw, it's Barnes. Steps away to find some room. Short gain on the play before he slides. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Second down, they'll go to the air. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He lobs one high down the left side. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Utah State.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Throws toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Yeah, and in 3rd and short, it's a great place to be for an offense. You got the whole playbook available, and they choose to pass. And the defense did a really good job playing the pass. And 4th down now, it's decision time.
And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on 4th. Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Back to throw, it's Barnes. Under fire. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Got his man downfield. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. Utah State up-tempo. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays.